What's up, y'all? It's your boy Munchiezzz. Welcome back to Munchiezzz Plays. We're back here in Comlands for the one tile challenge by Zorch Farming. When we left off last episode, we mowed this massive tile, windrowed everything up. We baled up all that grass, and we wrapped all the bales. After that, we got this beautiful little greenhouse right here. It's pushing out some lettuce for us. We got it running. And we didn't jump a month yet because I wanted to accomplish something before that. Before all this grass turns to silage, I wanted to be able to steal a few bales because we didn't leave anything unwrapped. And we want a little bit for some animals. I wanted to be able to get some sheep. And we're going to go ahead and do that. One thing we're going to have to do beforehand, we're going to have to terraform a little spot for them. This is very, very uneven ground over here. We're just going to take a little spot right here. Just kind of flatten it out a little bit, just enough for the sheep pen to sit. That should be plenty. And kind of smooth it all out so it don't look like crap. Going to our animal pens, to our sheep. And grab this little one right here for 14,000. I think that'll be plenty. And place it right up over here. Alright, we got ourselves a little sheep pen. It's not my greatest work, but it'll do. Let's go check it out. We'll deliver some water over there. We're coming right. There we go. We'll drop some water in. And we got to put a couple hay bales in here. Now, I was thinking about either a small trailer or getting a front end loader for this. Maybe one of those are in sales. Absolutely not. See if there's something that'll match our little tractor. It's going to be about 9,000, plus we got to get a forks. How much can we get a little trailer for? Get a little trailer for 6,000. Sounds good to me. And we'll make it our little red wagon. And we'll make it so we can carry bales. And there we go. We have our little trailer. Carry a couple bales to our sheep. And we'll go to the store and pick up our new trailer. Drop our water bale off right here. And I'll be right back with our trailer. Now I know we had a trailer. I could have made that into a bale trailer and got forks, but we're trying to save a little money here. And the amount of what it costs for a front loader and forks, it was much easier to get a $6,000 little trailer. Now I know we're going to have income coming in from the greenhouse, and we're going to have silage selling soon. But I think we're already cutting it pretty close. Well, there's two. Let's see how much they carry for food. I'll drop them a few more, and then we'll move on. Alright, we got our sheep pen filled with water and filled with food. It's ready to go for when we get our little sheepies. Absolutely wonderful. I forwarded to the next month. It's October. And if we come check out our bales, hopefully they're good and ready to go. Yep, it's silage. It's ready to sell. Let's see what our prices are going to be. Let's hope we get something good. We have to sell anyway, so let's hope we're selling for a good price. Come down to our silage, and they're offering us $1 under top market. We'll take that. Now to transport all these bales, we're going to need a real trailer. We have our little trailer for our goats, but we're going to need something good, and I got something in mind already. We're going to go with this Ponge. $17,750 for this thing. You can't beat that. Put our BKTs up on there. Give her some auto load. And let's buy this up. And I'll go pick this up from the store. And we'll start picking up these bales. Alright, let's start picking up some bales here. Alright, we got our first load. Let's take it up to the animal dealer and see what we're going to get for these things. Now after we get done selling all these bales, I think we're going to make a field. We'll get a plow, and I think there's only 3 things we can plant right now. I believe in October. That's grass, barley, and wheat. I think we'll make us a grass field first. And at least get us on the right path. Come around here. And this should be our animal dealer. And let's see what we get for our first load. $10,689. Absolutely wonderful. It's nice seeing that money go up. I'm going to get all these picked up and sold. And we'll be right back. And we'll move on.
money talk. Wrapped up white like ghost to gold. Bales sitting proud where the grass once rolled. Farmall grumbles as I ease in slow. Back in that pond's like a rodeo show. Hook and stack, just me and the steel. Ain't no forklift, just hands and will. Load it up, roll it out, hit the gravel, hear me shout. Silage cash with every mile, running bales from my one tile. Red tractor, white bales, green pay. Selling dreams at the end of the day. Trailer creaks with every turn, loaded like hope, ready to burn. Animal dealers down the line, that payday smell is mighty fine. No convoy crew, no fancy fleet, just this old Farmall in a backcountry beat. Load it up, roll it out, hit the gravel, hear me shout. Silage cash with every mile, running bales from my one tile. Red tractor, white bales, green pay. Selling dreams at the end of the day. They laughed when I started with a single plot. Now I'm stacking cash from the grass I got. From dirt to bale to trailer haul, I made this field stand proud and tall. Load it up, roll it out, turn this work into a bank account. Silage kings ain't born, they grind, pull and go from the grass they line. Red tractor, white bales, green pay. I live for that haul, come what may. One tile.
All right, this is our last load of silage. Finally. Let's unload these. And we got up to 64,539. That means we made about 50,000, right at $50,000 worth of silage. Absolutely wonderful. That's going to help us out huge. We'll head on back to the farm and see what's next to do on the list. I know we're going to need a seeder. We're going to need a fertilizer of some kind. Hopefully a spreader. One that can do both lime and fertilizer. We're going to need seeds. And we're going to need a plow. So let's jump in the store and see what we can find. In order of operation, first we're going to need to make a field, which means we're going to need a plow. So let's jump into the plows. Now I've combed Mod Hub. Went through the Mod Hub madness, some might say, to see what I can find for the cheap of cheap. I found this lizard plow here. It's a 6 meter for $8,000. This should help us creating fields and taking care of our fields, and we'll make it to match our tractor. Do a nice red with it. And I think that'll work for a plow. Absolutely wonderful. It's sad. The money comes in and the money goes out quicker. But I guess that's the way life works anyways, isn't it? Alright, so let's see what we got here for seeders. We got this Massey Ferguson 4.4 meter. We got this Amazon, a 3 meter. Neither one of them put down fertile. Oh, I believe this one. Oh, okay. So the Massey Ferguson does put down fertilizer with it. That's wonderful. The Amazon doesn't. What do we have in planters? Planters, we have the Falcons. They just do corn, sorghum. Alright. So we're going to need a seeder, not a planter yet. It's nice to know those cheap planters are there, though. Awesome. So we'll come in our seeders. And I think let's pick up this Massey Ferguson. I think that's a good deal for $12,000. It already matches our tractor with that red. We'll go standard configuration. And we'll buy that up. We got our seeder. Next on the list, we want some way to lime and to fertilize, which means we're going to need a spreader. And I was weighing the options here, and I was between this iMac DF2000 that holds 2,000 liters and goes 27 meters, or this Lizard DCF Co 8000, which can hold 3,800 or 4,200 liters. It doesn't say a width. I tested it out. I think it's somewhere around 12. But I was weighing between the two, and I think we're going to go with the Lizard. Lizard's never let me down. It's always been a good brand for us through every series, and I kind of dig the pull along. 3,800 liters. How much is it to go up? $300 to go to 4,200 liters. You can't beat that. Why not? Can we make it match our tractor? And we'll do the rim color white. And that should match our tractor nicely. Absolutely wonderful. We'll buy that. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else we need here while we're in the store. And I can't think of anything else at the moment. So we'll get out of the store. Oh, we'll get out of the store. And we'll start with our plow. Let's go pick up our plow. Alright, we got our plow. I think we're going to head up to the northeast side of our tile. I think that's a good place to start. I'm kind of excited for this. A little bit of information. I have never created my own field before. I've never done a survival challenge as of yet to need to. I've expanded a field, but never made a whole field. So I'm really excited for this. This is either going to go really good, or this is going to go terribly bad. Only time will tell. Let's unfold this thing. I think we're going to start somewhere in this area and cut across. I think somewhere in that area should be good. I think we'll start here. We'll say allow create fields. Drop her down. And let's drive. And where we stop, Who knows? I think we'll go maybe 3, 2, 1. I think we'll try there. We'll lift up. See if I can get this tree out of the way. Go forward just a little bit more and maybe somewhere in that area. Make sure our tires are straight. Let's drop it down. And I can come back and clean it up, so that's not a big deal. And let's drive. And how far down we want to come, hell if I know. I'm just kind of winging it right now. I think we'll go down maybe right here and lift her up. And I think I'm going straight. Can't really tell. Just drop her down. And go straight across. This is probably going to be the worst field ever, but that's all right. We'll try right about there. And we'll work our way up now. Forward. Drop her down. And upsy daisy we go. I don't know. It could be okay. Wow, I actually met up good there. I'm surprised. Okay. Let's clean this up real quick.
Low and rough. Just me and old Farmall and a patch of nothing. Let's make it something. Raw ground underfoot, just dust and stone. No map, no grid, I'm on my own. Farmall's purring like a beast, I trust. That plow bites deep, turning dreams from dust. Ain't no rules on a field that's mine. One pass at a time I redefine. One time burning down, but I ain't slowing. This land don't care, but I keep going. Tires sinking where the weeds once reigned. Now it's rose and pride where wild remain. Don't need permission, don't need praise. I'll raise an empire in 100 days. Just me and that plow pushing through. From raw to ready, I laid it down. Now this one tile's wearing my crown. One tile, one dream, ain't no in between. This dirt's been claimed by a red machine. From brush to rose, I forged my fate in calm lands. Now I cultivate. Ain't got much, but I got pride, and I'm plowing this place till the day I die.
All right, we got one little patch to hit behind us. Now, I don't know if there's a wrong way or a right way to straighten up the lines. I think I'm going to do it like when I tried to add on to a field. It's always worked for me before. I don't see why it wouldn't work here. Usually what I do, we'll pick back up the implement. As I turn on GPS steering assist, and I will go by the lines. So we'll back on up here. We'll lock on. We'll come right to the edge. Let's turn on create fields. Let's go. And this will give us a nice straight line. This is how I've always figured out how to do it. It's always worked. If anybody else has a different way of doing it, please feel free to comment down below and let me know. I always like learning new ways to do things. Lift her up. Lock her on. Drop her down. And there's drive. I think this field will probably end up big. Let me try that again. I think this field will probably end up being bigger in the long run, but I wanted to give us a field to start with. So I think this will be good for our first field. We'll end this line. Pick her up. And instead of following this line all the way down, I may just follow this line straight across. And see how that works. Give us a little bit more. And I think that'll be it. We'll finish cleaning this up. All right. For our final line, I think we'll start up at the top and go down. And then our beautiful field is done. Okay, it's definitely not the most beautiful thing, but I'm happy for my first field. Lock on. Drop it down. And let's do this one. Absolutely wonderful. I think we cut that one close. And then we'll finish it off right here. Turn off create fields so I don't create something on accident. Lift her up. And just because it's my first one, I want to take a look at it. Go in flight mode here. I'll tell you what, it's not perfect, but it's got character, and it'll do the job. I'm proud. Alright, let's fall. Get back in our tractor. Let's drop this little plow off over here. And we need to get some lime and lime our field up. So I'll go to the store, pick up our spreader, and meet you back here. Alright, we're back with our little lime spreader. This ain't a bad little machine, I don't think. Or at least it doesn't look too bad. We'll see how it runs. We picked this up for about $12,000. That wasn't too bad. I believe that was the price anyways. We're going to set up our searing assist. We'll run one headland. Okay. I bought 2 things of lime, so 4,000 liters for $900. It wasn't a bad deal, I don't think. Lock on. Let's unfold our spreader. Start going and turn her on.
Still got that one tile, and now it's time to sweeten the soil. Fields cut deep, fresh with pride, but the pH off and the yield ain't right. So I fired up my red old beast. Time to feed this ground what it needs at least. Lizard spreader on a hitch, loading lime with a grin. Let the dust cloud rise, let the work begin. Dust and lime, painting their white on this one tile. I fight the good fight. Farmall roaring ties, eating dirt, dressing this land in a powdered shirt. No big rigs, no corporate signs, just a man in a mission laying dust and lime. White mist trailing in my wake, a poor man's fix for the ground to take. Spreaders humming, rhythm and ride like I'm baptizing the soil in chalk white pride. Neighbors laugh from their shining new rigs, but I'm the one building dreams from twigs. Dust and lime, painting the air on this one tile. I fight the good fight. Farmall roaring tiles, eating dirt, dressing this land in a powder shirt. No big ring.
All right, our field is limed. We'll set our lime spreader right over here. And while we're thinking about what to plant, let's go grab our little trailer real quick and make a little run somewhere. I have an idea. I'll meet you at the store. Alright, we made it to the store. Let's pop in, see what's there, and let's hope this fits on the trailer. It's gonna be a close one. Let's check sales real quick. Nothing there. Alright. Let's go to our mods here. Let's see here. There we go. The herdsman stick. We want our sheep, but being that we're trying to save money, we don't want to pay for the fee to have them delivered, and we can't afford to buy an animal transport. So we're going to go with the herdsman stick. We're not going to pay any fees. Our fee is going to be $100. Absolutely wonderful. Let's go pick up our purchase. We'll pick this up and we'll go stick it on our trailer. I think that'll work right there. Let's head over to the animal dealer. We better lock that down so we don't lose it. Animal dealer's right behind us. Or right behind the building. Most awesome. Let's go grab our stick. And we'll buy some sheep. Let's head over to the sheep. We'll get some little Steinchoffs. I believe that's how you say it. And buy 5,000 worth. How much is 15? The wool should make up for it. We'll buy 15. And let's get them back to our pen. I'll meet you over there. Alright, we got our stick. Let's go put our new babies in their new home. And there they go. How cute. This is my first time using this stick. I kind of dig it. That's awesome that they have that. Let's put it back on our trailer. Make sure we don't lose this thing. We might want to get more animals in the future. And we'll leave our trailer here. Now, after thinking about it, I believe we'll do some grass on that field right now. We can do grass, we can do barley, and we can do wheat right now. And I think the most we'll get out of a good crop right now would be grass. Barley and wheat take about a year. I believe it's like 10 months or so. I could be off by a month or two. Get over here to the store and pick up our cedar. And we'll plant something in the ground. We need to pop in the store and pick up some seed. So we'll do that real quick. Come down to seeds. I don't remember how much it holds, but I don't think we need a lot. I think if we get 1,000 liters, it would be fine. Ooh, it's the same price for 1,050, so you might as well get the most out of what we're going to spend. We'll buy that. And let's hook up to the cedar and fill her up. And we'll throw some seed in here. Oh, we need fertilizer for this thing too. I didn't even think about that. Well, I'll fill this up. I'll get some fertilizer, throw it in it as well, and I'll meet you back at the field. Alright, let's turn on our steering assist. We'll We'll do 2 headlands. And let's get this field done.
One field, one Farmall, and a whole lot of hope. Sun's high, winds humming through the trees. Got a bag of seed and a need to believe that Massey's ready, boots are laced. This patch of land's about to know my grace. That red Farmall's got fire in its veins, and I'm spreading green dreams through the clay and the plains. I'm putting roots in the dirt, soul in the ground, one pass at a time. I'm homeward bound, grass seed flying like a southern breeze, fertilizer raining like a prayer on my knees. Ain't got acres, just this little patch, but I'm sowing something you can't match. Massey spreading like a gospel song. Every row says I belong. I don't need fame or corporate checks, just rows of green and some sun on my neck. Neighbors got tech and satellite eyes. I got my gut, my grit, and sunrise skies. I'm putting roots in the dirt, soul in the ground, one pass at a time. I'm homeward bound, grass seed flying like a southern breeze, fertilizer raining like a prayer on my knees. Ain't got acres, just this little patch, but I'm sowing something you can't match. Some folks buy a future, some folks steal, but I build mine with a wheel and a field. This ain't just work, it's a legacy born, where sweat meets seed and steel meets corn. I'm putting roots in the dirt, hope in the rain, growing something real through the hurt and the strain. Grass seed flying like a southern breeze.
All right, we're finishing up our field. Planting dark grass. Our first field we ever made from scratch, and limed and seeded. Absolutely fantastic. What an experience. We're going to park right here for now. Well, I think we'll call that one an episode. We got our aminals, our little sheepies inside our pen. We created our first field, got it limed, got our first stage of fertilizer and some seeds on it. We got grass growing. We'll come back next episode and we'll get another stage of fertilizer on there and start building up our little tile of land. I appreciate everyone hanging out with me, Munchiezzz, and coming to Munchiezzz Plays. I end this like I always do. Come on back. Let's see what kind of madness we can create. Everyone have a great night. Have a wonderful day. And we'll see you on the next one.